Hi, I'm Max Jacobs, and we're here at Bill Jacobs Chevrolet in Joliet, Illinois. We're one of Chicagoland's biggest new and used Corvette dealers. Just this week, we were lucky enough to get invited out to the Joliet Autobahn. It's a country club where all they do is race cars. We took some of our cars out there to showcase our new Corvettes. We were able to meet some really cool people, and we were able to get out on the track and take a few laps. Take a look at what we got. So could you tell us a little bit about the car, about how fast it goes, about how it feels to drive, and anything that you think is interesting about it?
Sure. For all Corvette fans, it's a 2005 Corvette. It was built from the ground up. The only thing left on it is basically frame rails, and believe it or not, it still has the actual electronic door locks. So I tell people it's mostly bone stock with a few mods.
So how much lighter is this than a stock Camaro or a Corvette that you would get from a dealership today?
This Corvette with the cage, which adds about 120 pounds for safety, weighs in just under 3,000 pounds. And, depending on what class you're racing it in, you may have to, add weight. The car's running over 700 horsepower at the crank, and I've got street Z06s and ZR1s as well, but on the track, this car makes them feel slow. But I can take the ZR1 to the grocery store. I can't take this to the grocery store.
Well, you don't have any room for groceries either.
No, I don't. The toughest turn on this track is South 3, which is to my right, camera's left. It's nicknamed $1 Million Corner because in the first week we were open, $1 million worth of cars were wrecked. A Ferrari, a couple Porsches, some exotics. But what's great about this car is that I've been in touch with Team Corvette, who are out here today, hanging out with Bill Jacobs, and they've helped me with their street car technology, put in this race car. It's a lot of stuff that you get, when you buy a car, from the dealership. A lot of that stuff's already incorporated into the street car from the race cars.
I'm sitting here in a brand new 2013 Corvette ZR1. This is one of the fastest cars that Chevrolet has ever made. We have a 638 horsepower V8 engine up in front. Now, this car was made specifically for racing, and you might think that it's only the higher levels Corvettes that are made to do that. But every Corvette that comes off the line from GM has the ability to rip it up on the track.
Understand we're driving a base coupe, and yet look at how nice that thing performed, and it's a base coupe. I mean, you think about your carbon fiber Z06s and ZR1s, I mean, they're almost twice the car. I mean, in reality, they're just about twice the car in comparison to a base coupe. So
do you have any reason in particular why you've stuck with Corvettes through the years?
Yeah, it's the American sports car. There'd be temptations because, there's a lot more support sometimes for racing from other makes. But I just said, no, I'm a Corvette guy and I'm going to be a Corvette guy. And I've always had Corvettes, and right now I have 2 road racing Corvettes. I have a 64 drag Corvette that we drag race. And then I have 3 street Corvettes. I'm on the Corvette Museum Board of Directors, so I'm all Corvette.
Great. So once a Corvette man, always a Corvette man.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear. Thank you for joining us. And
thank you to Jacobs. I appreciate so much you selling me my new Corvette.
Anytime. We've got lots more. So
absolutely.
Next time you want to trade it in.
Yeah. Well, we're going to get a C7 next.
Good. We want to see it.
Yeah, absolutely.